don't.
God, I hate those goddamn
Hey!
bacon flavored
Control yourself. What do you call
Can we
it?
just open a
Just a
Liru stream with the cry of penis again, please?
No.
That was mine. That was Dasso's.
Penis.
So
Penis.
we don't need
Penis.
custom radio codes. There's no op4, and we're gonna have a lot of teams. So just do it like last time, guys. Just do it like last time. Speak to each other.
Alright, helicopter crew, when you're ready to be TP'd, just say on side chat and I'll just TP you over to your hangar. Your helipad, that's bottom left, marked as helipad. I keep leaving that freaking avoid marker on the map. I don't mean to. You can assault there today. Your goal is to basically take over Marivka. Good luck. Everything that you did to the AO beforehand has been rolled over.
Everything?
Any disabled vehicles, I just removed.
Mines?
The mines have,
mines aren't
if you
mines.
notice, there's 2 additional minefields on the map.
Just those 2. So I'm guessing the south side, all the mines, there's not gonna be QRF. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that one I didn't worry about. So, and then the minefield that was here, all of them got deaded last mission, so I just removed it. And then there was a minefield also in the field. I didn't feel like rolling that one over.
Quick thing. I just want to let you know, hanger is our word, but you can say hanger.
Please die.
Yeah.
What about
that man?
Is he gonna run the
Is he gonna run the
command?
Can we do a summary execution?
Just
So,
good luck.
because of that, Murphy's going to make.
I'm so fucked.
We're dead.
Boy.
Let's get some good shit in this.
Right.
You can do it, baby.
Okay. I'll be on 50 if you need me. Good luck. Also, you have a triple R vehicle. You can deploy that where you want, and the helipad also has a triple R Vic. Good luck.
Boss.
Brr.
Boss.
Yes?
What about the avoid marker on the map?
I didn't understand a word of that. Can you say it again?
What about the avoid marker on
Yes,
the map?
you can ignore that. Don't worry about it. I said that a second ago. That was a misinput.
Okay.
What's the plan, Mr. Squad Leader Man?
Yes, we just got into the game. Alright, for the drone team.
Okay.
Start sending out your regular drones. I want to check out especially the white area for infill.
How are you all doing? This will be our second Zeus op for today.
Drone team, I need you to recall.
Then I'll be taking a
the
small
white
break
area.
to take care of some errands in the house, and then we'll come back on, either do a DayZ stream or a dev stream, and then flip-flop. Darktide reset all your character talents. Yeah, it's gonna probably reset all of mine too. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit annoyed though, because a patch or 2 ago, they removed the ability for, if you were running an elite, not an elite, a crit build, they removed the ability for you to recharge your talent or whatever, your charge, whatever.
Ready to check?
Per hit. Now it's only done per 1 swing instead of hitting multiple enemies at the same time, which now means I have to use a knife for that build again, and that means
I could use all the leadership
I have to focus, and it's dumb.
Next to the factory.
But yeah, I've been meaning to get on to Darktide, but at the same time, I've got plenty of other stuff I have to work on, so it's like, you know, I can't win. Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 other characters to work with. It's just, when you're playing the highest level of difficulty, I try my best to find ways to play it casually, or at Damnation. And they're slowly removing all of the really simple ways to play it, where you just support, you know, 3 teammates that you just have to hope to God aren't freaking brain-dead chuckleheads. Oh, but there's still a few other builds I use. When in doubt, just take a Psyker, grab frickin' Lightning, and, you know, lock everything down, but that's also relying on the other 3 teammates to be able to do stuff. Oh yeah, and then people still get mad at you for doing things when you are in certain situations, and you're just like, bruh, oh well. Alright. Anyway, AO here is really, really simple. We're also seeing who's going to win the rotation over the past 3 months to get a few additional benefits for the operation. And we'll see how things go. I don't know, I was watching Dante play a bit of Darktide this morning with the update, and I'm like, alright, might come back in, might not. I'll probably spend a few streams to, you know, practice, and then we'll put the sound bites on again. But yeah, player base just have a massive amount of trenches to assault, and then after this mission, the next rotation will start, you know, in a week, but we'll have a test stop next Monday for some cartel stuff. Yeah, hey look, the sun's happy because they tried blowing it up last stream, the chuckleheads. I'm waiting for a ping to teleport the pilots over to their bird. But yeah, Op 4 destroyed everything else, which was quite interesting. To buy Liru Dakis? What's a Liru Daki? Do I even want to know? You actually get to jump out of the Valk onto the train. Oh. Oh, yeah, that was the mission I was seeing Dante doing, so that's kind of cool. Should we... Ground, this is high message over.
Yeah.
Should I run a prediction to see if you get blown up by your own mortar? My viewer base is asking.
No.
Okay. Mac's the guy that took over for Mr. Miner when he got blown up by his own mortar, so I doubt he's going to blow himself up. Yeah, no, this campaign was great. Ground Command blew themselves up by setting up a mortar under these power lines.
Or just the central area.
So anything that you don't hit along the way is going to fold back and try to hit you later, and then for the sake of frames, there's probably double the amount of stuff in that town, so I would definitely rely on your artillery and your support assets today. So for the sake of your question, yes. But yeah, no, so 2 days ago, they used the mortar over here, and they somehow hit, I think they were firing over here, like some stuff over to the southeast, and they hit the side of the building and killed themselves. And then, what, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, they put the mortar under these power lines and blew themselves up, which, again, it's just impressive at this point. But yeah, the other Arma op I have scheduled for tomorrow with my community, that one I'm going to push back a week, because I've got so much dev to do tonight. But we're still going to be doing pay for campaign. Always have to do pay for campaign. And then OFCRA as well. But after this stream, I gotta see how much storage space I have on my computer, and then I'll either, you know, lock down some editing or take a small break, take care of some errands in the house, clean the kitchen, and then we'll get on with, I'll just text Charlotte. If we can do Daisy, we'll do Daisy for a few hours. If not, we'll just do mission dev. But I've got the entire night to make all this shit work. And then for the next few days, it's me touring a bunch of venues. Oh boy. Yeah, right? I'm so lazy when it comes to teleporting people. I'll just attach them to something and then put them there. Here, I'm gonna remove these 3 things just in case they have a silly landing. But that should be fine. The trick with that is striking from long range, so there isn't like an AA asset that immediately hits them. And then once this place actually starts getting hit, I'll be bringing some QRF to cover inside the town as well. So, here's the thing. Stillwater outright told me if it's not a Saturday up, I'm not supposed to stream it, because some of them are... They really like to use their gamer words, and unfortunately Twitch does not like it when people use gamer words. And there was already a bit of controversy over the past few days about a lot of accounts being banned regarding the free bits Twitch was giving out, but That's a different story entirely. It was basically a test run to see if Stillwater could unfuck their server, and after a lot of trial and error, it looks like they unfucked their server. Now, that's going to be really funny this Saturday, because I'm going to be doing a 12-hour Zeus op across 3 4-hour mission files, and then going into Stillwater security solutions. So that op, my brain might be a little fried, and I might just relax in the back line. But I'm definitely going to need one of my frickin' energy drinks halfway through that to keep myself paced.
You can have mine, Sam.
And I'm excited for the wedding, because when Twitch pays me out next month, like mid-October, that'll be the last bit of money I need to actually, you know, have the 40K for the wedding fund. Because we've been busting ass with a lot of stuff to get there. Then it's a matter of spending the rest of the year getting enough money I need to pay off Uncle Sam, and then I can relax. Because I get a lot of shit when I chew gum on stream, people don't like the masticating, which is chewing before any of you get perverted ideas. Or is it No, I think it's masticating, but you can Google the word. And I'm just here to relax, dude. You know? Plus, you probably wouldn't want to hear something like, yeah, look at what the player base is doing. Do you want to listen to that? I kind of don't. Because then I hear it in my own headphones, too, because some of my voice echoes through my audio. So I can tell if I'm being too loud or not. And yes, I gave that thing 6 rocket pods. But I mean, you gotta also remember, last stop on Monday, I had a BM-21, I had an artillery tank, I had additional radar installations, which it'll let me move this closer to the front line. Like, there was a lot of additional benefits. And OPFOR, I mean, I think that was the most productive we've ever seen OPFOR. They hit 5 individual objectives. So that was pretty good. Then I'll need more money for when I quote-unquote fall down the stairs again. Yeah, right?
Check.
I'll be honest, now it's a matter of I'm gonna be raising money to then, you know, rebuild my investment account so I can start making passive income again, and then seeing what else I can do. But yeah, that's all business stuff. Man. I do like these trenches, though. This was made with a module called Trencher, which requires chameleon trenches and another mod as a dependency that has to be put on the server, but it allows for these trenches to be instantly made, and it does all the deforming for you. It's not the cleanest in some areas, as you can see. Some of the terrain it doesn't really like, but it's definitely like the most efficient trench making mod I've ever seen. It takes 1 to 2 hours of work and does it in 1 to 2 minutes, which is quite nice. Yeah, I know Ghost Wolf was starting the Namalsk server up yet. I'm not sure if he's free today, but if you want to DM him on my behalf to see if he's available this evening, I would very much like to go back on Namalsk. Because that one's still a bit fresh to me compared to Pripyat, which I'm gonna be honest, I am a little bored of, but I got there after we did the 24-hour stream on DayZ, because we fully explored most of that map. But Charlotte's coming up with new creative ways to mess with me, so things work out. Another note, I already messaged Drum, aka Jester814. I'm going to be taking a break from 506 Zeusing for about a month so I can focus on some other stuff. What time are you thinking? Just ask him what his hours are free for today, if he's free at all, and if he just says no, then it's okay. If not, just let me know or have him DM me what his hours are today, and then we might be able to do something that can work around that. Let me go ahead and set up AI skill while I have a second.
Alright, all forces regroup at RB1.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day, so I'm gonna keep spotting skill high. Hey, Ranger. How you doing?
Back to ground.
Send.
Yeah, there are potentially a few AT mines on this road, so they need to potentially drive around, but I think they're figuring it out.
Are we clear to strike?
Oh yeah, no, when they actually start hitting this AO, then I'll start bringing in QRF, and, you know, we'll see some T-55 and whatnot. 950% spotting, yeah. It's wall hack time.
Other two USs for love of God, please go through the clearing and not the cough tank mines. That's not very smart.
No, it's a one life op. Come on, natural selection.
Air to high.
Send message hi. Wait,
I
air?
forgot to ask in the brief, but what kind of AA are we to expect?
That's a great question you should ask your scouts that have the drones.
Hey, drone team, what kind of AA have you seen?
They don't know yet. Russian.
So I'm gonna let you guys know I haven't spawned any dedicated AA. There's still plenty of AAA though, because I do have stuff here that can shoot them down pretty quickly, like these BMPs and whatnot. Honestly, while Blue 4 assaults some of these front tree lines, drones should be working on hitting vehicles and stuff in the back line. And then they should have air be doing rocket runs to soften up AO so I can delete stuff and then spawn in more stuff to bring in on the back line. Honestly, I don't see how they're gonna have an issue, because all they need to do also is they can send the bomb drones out, bomb the shit out of the trenches to clear it for the most part. They can have their mortar also hit the trenches. They can have air just rocket run the shit out of the trenches. There's so many ways that they can get through some of these hard points. And then the front layer of vehicles has been mostly taken out from previous actions on Monday. Okay, before I even messaged him, he posted Daisy General half an hour ago. The server hadn't booted and he was just heading back to bed. Fair. Alright. Then we'll just be on Pripyat. I'll see if
we get the stuff off. Yeah,
Charlotte's
we're
available.
also sorry P1. I'm going, yeah.
No, we're not moving anywhere.
They're bringing every drone up. Well, we'll see if my unit's aggro. And then once they start doing stuff, I'll start lifting some of my own drones up and potentially smack them. Love how they just have a permanent circle for that drone right there. But yeah, QRF, I'll just be spawning in this area and putting it in to simulate people, you know, coming out of buildings and going to reinforce. I'll probably be a bit quick to delete bodies just to keep performance okay.
T8 to take point, we're heading down.
That's another thing about these trenches. The performance is actually pretty decent. The issue is when you're loading in the server for the first time, that's when it can be a bit laggy. I think the tank's now shooting at it even. So there goes
Drone
that
team,
darter.
check the altitude of your drones.
Tank to ground.
Send.
Drone apocalypse.
Do you want us on the main road or the side road?
For now, it doesn't matter. Up to you. I would suggest maybe using the southern one. Actually, no, use the northern
So it sounds like
road.
they just dropped
Yeah,
a
the
bomb
small
with
on
that
the
one.
north
I guess
side.
they were ranging it.
Hey, firm.
Shut up, Boot. I did eventually hit the tank, okay? At least twice. There was one where it was questionable, but I know I at least hit it once, okay?
Everyone else fall behind the tank. Come on, we'll be in the rear.
Alright, so they're leading with the tank. Again, I'm going to be very laissez-faire with this op, but if the earlier mission today with the Chuckleheads trying to blow up the sun was any indication, the player base is special today.
Okay, I guess
They're very
will
special.
be the front infantry unit.
Yeah, so I see some bombs being dropped in random spots. I'm trying to figure out what that's about. Look, it's rare where the player base outright wipes on a meme-op, and the fact that they were 4 players away from a total 30-ish player wipe was interesting.
T80, I need you to slow down a bit.
Well, you said everything
Everyone
you
else
can
is
to
falling
local
behind.
only. So here's the deal. I've never had good luck with local only. I usually just disable sim.
They got lots.
But people have told me that local only really works for them
You
in
can't
their
learn up
communities,
command, so
but I just disable sim on everything. If there's something that like has a ladder or a door that needs to be opened, like in a building, then I, keep it normal and I just disable damage unless I want it to blow up. But I just disable sim everything. But this mod, what it automatically does is disable sim on all of these objects for you. So the performance hit is actually pretty minimal.
AT team, where are you under fire?
Alright, so I'm gonna start moving things over.
We're around the DM
and then, let's see, at the 20-21 minute mark, I'll start bringing some vehicle QRF to go and assist.
Everyone had their brains in the hangar again.
Everyone has their brains in the hangar.
Move on, I guess. And jump on a grenade before you get captured. Tank will be moving into support.
I'll also start putting up drones in a second because there's reports of Blue 4 drones up, so there doesn't want to be any friendly fire. What I'm really surprised we're not seeing right now from the player base is any pre-firing on this trench line. Like, I'm not seeing one of these dive in and start bombing it. I'm not seeing a rocket run in this area. I'm not seeing mortars going. They're just gonna throw themselves against the defensive line and hope for the best.
Oh, okay, you're also in the wrong place.
So we'll see how things go.
SF Team 2?
You go for 2.
On the map.
No, never mind. Team 1.
Go for Team 1.
Put leader units in the vanguard, yeah, right? 40k funsies at this point.
We're at the location of SF2, quick on the map.
Fuck me. Only drone team and command had ears open. And tank. Alright, we'll work on this.
So I think Mac wanted everyone to be in this line so the tank could be in front to tank any fire, but everyone else just kind of blitzed forward instead.
Right. We're following.
Now we're seeing some of the drone gunners shooting at stuff here, but they are immediately taking fire and getting shot down. So able to get a second bomb drop though, that's not bad.
Here you can conduct your airstrike on the purple area. Friendlies might be in the area, but they're gonna get splashed, unfortunately.
I don't see
Maybe.
purple area
Hopefully
there, but yeah, he's clearing air to go forward. Yeah, we do have a team. Okay. We might have a friendly wipe because he has told these guys not to go and they're still going. And they're not reading back to him anything, so...
As for Teams 1 and Team 2 of the SF variant, very special. You're going to take the purple area once the airstrike's concluded.
I literally gave them this asset in mind to do long-range rocket strikes, but, without putting too much danger on them, just saturate the AO.
SF Team 2, follow SF Team 1. SF Team 1 if one marker is down here, I need everyone to repeat that.
This is 2, you're in front of 1 if markers on map are accurate.
Copy. I guess you're falling back and following 1. You will follow 1 into purple area.
So he's immediately flaring to be defensive. I'm not sure if he used all of his rockets that strike, but that was quite a bit. Anyway, we're hitting that 22 mark, so I'm going to start fielding.
You can push on to the east side of the forest here and support AT and tappers. Against the trench line.
Some fun stuff.
SF Team 1 to ground. SF Team 1 to ground.
Yep.
Our medic just disconnected. Requesting SF Team 2 takes the tip of the spear.
You're both going into the same place.
Understood.
He does have a point. Like, you're all going to the same spot. It doesn't really matter if he DCs.
Carry on.
Understood. Off station. 2 minutes.
I'll let them figure it out on pathing. RPGs are still firing up close to the tank.
We are about 200 meters behind the main core.
I think they're landing a drone down to repair the battery.
The AL-6 to take out targets on
Otherwise,
the
we have our
east
first
of
wave of
20.
QRF coming in slowly but surely.
So we are talking about the second
Yeah, they just got pathed on the road. Yeah, any AI they're getting stuck, I'm just going to remove them because it's going to slow down the movement of the squads. But the drone operators are also free to try to intercept any squads that I, you know, spawn in the town and have come up to them. Because, you know, there's at least a good chunk of infantry that'll be here. I'm going to shoot for a company strength of about 1,000. But we'll see what they're able to get. This marker's not going to be 100% accurate. Actually, no, I digress, actually. It might be, because we're at about, what, 32 kills? Yeah. It's been about 32 between that position and the guys right here. Bomb drones coming in. We'll see if they try to do a drop right here. I'm going to have to TP 1 or 2 people up. See a bomblet coming down. And then he kamikazes it into the ground. They do have a triple RVIC, though, so they can rearm them if they so choose, but, you know, it's up to them.
Come on, we got Maskas on the front line. Yeah,
No, you're right. Company would be 300 to 500. I'm thinking of a battalion. My bad. Right.
Maskas well. SF Team 2, where are you, Ken?
Go for 2, just 2.
There's a Maskaz right here. I don't know what started that. That might have been a friendly drone dropping a bomb on them on accident. Because I don't think I have anything that could do that damage unless it was like an RPG gunner with an HE round, but I don't have any HE rounds. There would be OG frag. There's nothing there. So the crater, it looks like that might have been the 40mm drone dropping something.
Team, half of us are here supporting the other 2.
Yeah, so battalion was the word I was looking for, my bad. I wanted to originally say battalion. Oh no, wait. Was that their mortar? No, because Mac's doing it, he wouldn't do something stupid like that. So no, I think that was a friendly drone just dropping a bomb on him.
The other teams of the Maskas. Some of us are supporting them, some of us are down. Go.
Tank, bearing 060 from MBT.
Trying to figure out where the mortar's trying to engage at the moment.
We have 2 tanks moving from the northeast towards your position.
Is the trench line still...
Tank might be trying to snipe these 55s coming in. Yep. So good use of an opening right there.
Air is coming back into the AO.
55s are now returning fire. Morton's dead. Wow. So we have 2 KIA from that.
Alright, I'll help you some.
Tanks are within view of your current position, ground teams.
This is SF2 day 2.
What I want to ask is if they heard a whistle before something landed, because if there was a whistle, then it was a bomb drone, but that means it was friendly fire. I don't see any negatives though.
Okay, where's Squirrel? Because I'm right with AT. Where's your guy?
You're at absolutely nothing.
I'm looking for him.
I'm just trying to think what could have engaged that spot, because that's a crater, which means an HE shell landed. No, a GL wouldn't make that big of a shell, though.
Anyone in 50, are your unit markers accurate?
Stand by.
I don't know.
Hey, I need you to strike Sector 11 with a long-range strike again.
Copy, Sector 11.
EAC ground, if you're able to support me.
No, that's something Mac did last week, not last week, on Monday. He blew up all of Op4's artillery pieces, so I don't have any RD to use against them. There were 2 mortars and a D30 site, and they were all taken out. I think those are disabled, so I'm just gonna try to move them back.
There are 2 BTRs going to the main
I don't know.
road.
Well, I'll ask in debrief, but alright, we got a rocket strike coming in from the helicopter here. They're taking some units out.
3 minutes out from your current position.
And we have the BTRs coming in.
Drone team.
Yes, the drone.
When your AL6 drones run out of ammo, you can just crash them so they won't block up the drone menu.
Roger.
RTB for rearm.
That's funny. Uh-oh. Bobby, I don't think you had AT. You could have just used the AT stick, Bobby.
Someone push north.
Bobby, that was the wrong thing to do.
Scratch that, 60's down.
I think it scared him too. That or Bobby's high on something.
This is drone team, ground. AT team is currently in a mass cast situation. Down.
Did you see what happened to them? Or what got them?
The BTR appears to have taken them out.
Copy. 2 times MBT down.
I think drone team should start putting some Crocus drones up at this point.
Air to drone team, have you seen any further AA placements?
As soon as the helicopter feels comfortable, it's going to get AAA'd by
This is
one of the BMPs in the AO.
AA in place.
Break. Come on.
This is drone.
There's going to be infantry squad approaching command mark north. You can hit that with Crocus drones or one of the events at the left. They're crossing the open field.
We're at 2 players dead, so they're down to 25 players at the moment. We got some AT launching around. You got both of those tanks cooking off. Hearing some additional AT fire up, but it's not going to make it that far. Sunop has you checked out of life. I feel that. Me witnessing that made me check out, so I completely understand, Morton. There are no Op4 players in this op. For the finale, I decided not to do that because it would involve a direct town assault, and Op4 could easily screw that one up. AT just hit the tank. Looks like they're feeling a bit emboldened, though, because that was a weak hit. They're still firing AT at it.
Right, not adjust. Fire.
Copies.
Command's moving up to build some trenches on the left flank.
Heads up the tank.
Main player's still working on the guys back here. Spawn a few more infantry squads in 3 minutes.
SF team what?
Let's see what the Crocus drones do. I love those things. Honestly, though, they probably want to use it against the trenches or in, like, you know, full squads coming in. Using only one guy might be a bit of a waste, but it gives them some practice for other things to hit. Just went boom and died fair. There was a big-ass crater right here, so...
team is okay, we're engaging the trench line.
It might have been...
5 people.
It might have been an RPG from someone over here trying to hit the tank, because it would have had eyes on, but it went right and hit in front of infantry. That's another possibility.
Dead oil disconnect.
He died, but he needed to disconnect anyway, so...
Ah, okay. Alright, well, SF team, I need you to take that trench to help tank 12. SF team 1 and 2 move to the purple area and take those trenches in control.
I'll probably spawn another vehicle wave in 6.5 minutes as well.
Command,
Okay,
say
drone.
again. What do you
Drone
want the agent
team.
to do?
Support the friendly assault.
Stop giving Morton shit about the door breaching thing.
I need AT team and sappers to take the trench to our east.
Yeah, so they keep glassing
ones
that.
you're
They've
fighting, I need that
eliminated
clear.
everyone in that trench line, which is quite nice.
Airstrike.
Ground fleet
Ground
strike
team,
conducted.
Sam, shut
Ground
up.
team, come on.
This is drone team.
Return to striking target with the AL-640 mills on the French lines to the northeast and north, second line.
A majority of the bomb drones have already been used taking out targets.
Copy, which trench lines have you cleaned up? You can just mark them on like yellow squigglies or something over top.
So repeat that.
Can you somehow mark the right bomb drones? What trench lines have you cleaned up?
Yeah, so these guys just got knocked
Multiple
out.
markers.
And I think these guys are now starting to come down this trench. Most of it's clear, but we still have a few guys up on that side. I think some infantry's pulling back because they're set to defend only. Yep, so they're regrouping. Yeah, and as soon as they get back to friendlies, then they go back to aggressive again. Still have some vehicles on the outskirts. Ideally, Crocus AT drones would hit those.
Air is free for another tasking if needed.
But what Mac also needs to be doing is just constantly telling air, or coordinating air with the drone
Can you
to
push the strike up
take
northeast
forces out.
towards the 2 Vix mark. where the
All
T90
these static
like,
trenches would be
just
really
stay
good.
at the
They just
same
have to not
sector,
get too
just even
close,
higher.
otherwise this autocannon will take air out.
Copy, will do.
Alright, we are at the 50 or 35 mark, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Command, this is drone team.
Send.
We have run out of bomb drones.
That's the quickest I've ever seen them
AL6 copy.
burn their...
In that case, you can start using
They
your
had
crocuses
12.
to strike targets freely, like BMPs, T90s,
whatever.
Oh yeah, you could try launching your AT drones towards the fortified vehicles to the north.
Yeah, now Mac is telling him use the AT drones
You
against
can
them.
use command position with Duggan.
C is once again knocked out. Just having a lot of loose fighting back here.
SFP1 to SFP2.
These guys are slowly pushing up the trench. So machine gunners basically hit him in the head, though. Yeah, because they were ordered after they dropped all the ordnance to immediately crash it, but they basically also put them all above the AO immediately, and some of them were intercepted and taken out.
SFP1 to SFP2.
It's another deep rocket strike. It is killing some forces in the open, though. They just got to be careful, because if they try to do deeper strikes like that... Notice how this BMP got aggroed and looked at them temporarily, but immediately de-aggroed. I can't tell if that was a drone hitting the power line, or what caused that explosion. Yeah, Morton, I'll be making that op later today anyway, probably on stream. I got a whole list of stuff I gotta get done. Alright, so they cleared out the rest of the guys in that trench line, so they're moving up with that. I'm just deleting some of the bodies back here.
Command is safety.
Just gotta be careful because I do have a BMP too watching the flank here, so if they try and open assault, they're gonna get auto-cannoned to death.
Third line is clear. Mark right.
Copy.
I see a little bit of stuff kicked off on the
AT
trench.
also move into the purple area.
It looks like they
Special
might
forces.
have missed that vehicle.
Copy.
T80, you can also move to the eastern side.
Yeah,
of the,
Morton, if you send me a new
purple area
mod
and
set,
start
I can
shelling the
make that
trenches
change.
to the northeast and north, and maybe take out the enemy battle tanks.
I want to see real quick. Is this an AP or an AT? It's an AP. So, yeah, literally, like, drive it right into a trench line. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, another minute and a half. I'll send another platoon of vehicles down. Oh, some of it's also these power lines hitting RPGs, and those RPGs are coming from the additional infantry teams coming in. Another AT round just went over. No idea where that one went, though. Oh, yeah, it went way off. That's why. This is a pretty good mortar and control position back here, though. The mortar is definitely going to have control of everything. They just need to use their scouting drones to find targets to hit, and then they're good. Looks like something just tried to strike over here. They're trying to hit the BMP with a mortar, that's what. They hit the shack. Uh-oh. Is its gun disabled? It might be. Yeah. So it got hit with AT or something.
That's the line message.
Says hi, sign message.
Could we get the change to all flares, X flares?
Say again?
Can we get our flares on the pylons? Only flares, no.
Your mic is cutting out. What about the flares?
Can we get the flares and chaff changed to only flares? Only.
Alright, stand by. I have set it to only flares. I think that's what you're meaning.
Yes, thank you.
He still hit the left.
Team 2 to ground.
Sand.
Do you want us to push into objective
Only
1?
flares,
The
yeah,
purple
instead of only
area
fans.
is mostly
goddamn.
clear besides QRF coming from the northeast.
Alright, anyway, it's past the 40-minute marker.
How's team 1 doing?
Team 1 is doing
I'm gonna
fine.
do a wave of
It's
2
the same position as Team 2.
BMPs.
Okay, team 2 move into sector 1, team 1 move into sector 2. Or actually, no, the other way around, right?
And then
Team
I'm
one
gonna
copies.
throw in some BTR 60s. Only fans, only flares. Who knows? I did the same 2 days ago. Nope, Zelenius, fake news. I never miss. Oh, they're firing, yeah, so they just sniped that, BMP. Attempting to flee them. Vehicle crew for those guys got knocked.
Enemy T-90 dismounted.
Most of those have been properly disabled. Alright, they moved on from this trench line, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna delete those wrecks. I'm gonna delete the potties.
Mark, this is done. Do we have a resupply for the tank anymore?
Stand by.
They did have a triple R
This
Vic,
is
and they
T
did
to
move it.
tanker. I know there's a rearm Vic at the factory.
It's somewhere we can deploy. I'm gonna redeploy.
Is there anyone back there to redeploy it, though?
I come
There's
on
me.
ground.
This is hi, send message.
Requesting resupply 075044.
Roger, be advised, we have a resupply Vic back at the factory. I told you you could do what you want with it. At this time, I do not have the personnel to move it. Over.
I thought we also had one we could roll out somewhere.
Not for this one, because I gave you your own. Why would you need an additional one if I literally gave one to you? Over.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Alright, tank. RTB and you can also pull up the resupply further up once you come back.
The other times was because there was Op4 players that could actively destroy your resupply. This time, you have a resupply Vic and you can do whatever the heck you want with it. Alright, another minute and 10, I'll spawn in a few more squads. Oh, that was the drone. I'm like, what the hell is that buzzing noise?
Drone to AT team.
Right on, Martin. Thank you. You Muppets.
AT team, do you copy?
Copy, send message.
Is your marker
Oh,
accurate?
that's that.
Negative. We are going to SF1.
Roger.
Is it on the camo net, maybe?
Drone team ground, do you see anything in that first trench to our east?
30 seconds. I'm gonna ready. Some more stuff.
Все ясно. AT team, mark it aggressive. Все ясно.
The trench line to our direct east is clear.
Вас понял. Понял.
I'm just gonna assume they're gonna run in. They're trying to put grenades up in this trench. I think that was Empire's body. Jason's because you have a weak little sissy arm. I'm sorry. You gotta throw it farther, dude. Also, fences don't stop shrapnel all the time. I'm sorry.
Drone to command.
Send.
SF team 1 is being pinned by the trench line to the direct north. They have men down.
Yeah, copy. Start sending out AP drones into that one.
These BMPs are just on a little stroll, I guess. I don't know.
You move before I can finish the pack, goddamn you!
I thought you were... to ground, we're coming back into the AO. Do you want any strikes?
Stand by. Mark to the north side of the blue sectors.
Copy, BMP2, we're gonna roll in.
It's okay, now Jason can pack you because you're unconscious.
Holy shit, bird.
Minor, are you good? Yeah, pull security.
Alright, I'm a little evil, it's fine. Tracking on those units.
Dan is coming back at this time.
That's why.
SFT1 to ground.
Send.
Area 1 is clear.
Don't mind me, I'm just sending
Copy.
you guys some
Go on,
toys,
move
you
on,
know,
do
having a
not
little bit of fun. Don't worry about it.
SFT1 copies.
ATN staffers support sector 2.
I'm half tempted to walk up to Ryan and go, hi, buddy.
Copy.
Dane.
Ground, we have 2 BTR QRS coming down the main road.
If I get someone by Ryan, I'm totally kidnapping him.
AT and Sappers, I need you to go back to command.
Copy.
That's a good rocket strike. Can they line up some more in the trenches, though? And will the BMP get mad? It can't see because the smoke got kicked up. Oh. Well, her sight's completely effed up, but it might still be usable. We'll see if Empire reconnects her if his internet just crashed. Tank is coming up. I got the BMPs coming up. Gonna be deleting all the infantry running away.
Tank, don't go there. There's enemy infantry in the woods to the east. Push north from our location. AT and Sappers, you're setting up a defensive position in the trench line with the green flag because we're getting secure from the east. She's probably gonna get pretty boring for you, but we have to do this.
Which one of the green lines do you want us?
The green flag.
The 3,
Of course you marked it with the same one.
Max struggling.
Drone beam.
Move to AT, hold.
We're at 135 kills, but oh, because they were intentionally crashing the birds.
Drone team, this is UAV Orbiter. Did you mention 2 times BTRs?
Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff pushing in this forest now. Blue 4 infantry are a bit far apart. Just had some AT fire from, I think, these guys trying to hit the tank. These guys got routed around, but we have the BMPs coming up. Players are a little bit split. They are still making progress. There's my tracers.
Going to command.
Same.
We have 2 BMPs coming in from our direct east.
Copy.
Marked on map.
18 teams, location.
Ah, of course, why on
We are
RCM?
at the 80 hold marker. We're taking 80 out for the BMPs.
Yep, set up defenses.
Alright, I'm gonna start putting the
somewhere over
quote-unquote
there, facing
reservist forces in. Guys with the weaker weaponry.
Ready for tasking.
Copy, yeah.
See if I can swarm. The remaining forces in the AO.
Air. Do you see the BTR mark in Sector 11?
Affirm.
I need you to strike that area coming in from the south, so your shots also spread into the BMP2 trench line.
Understood, come from the south.
So I'm gonna try a rocket run into here. That's a little risky because Blue 4 is also pretty well spread out, and the spread of the strike is gonna potentially be a problem.
SF Team 1 to ground.
10.
I'm gonna grab our car and drive it to the last compound of Area 1 because some of my men need ammunition.
The vehicles in Area 1.
I'm gonna drive our car to the
Go,
last
BTR just sniped one of those drones.
Man needs ammunition.
Yep.
Damn.
One BMP down, I believe drone team just to have the second one.
Repeat last.
Trying to get the
This
infantry to
is
swarm
team,
out.
one
Top of
BMP
the hour, I'll
down.
send another
I think
platoon of
drone
stuff in.
to have the second one.
That's confirmed.
Ham's now coming in. I think he's trying to line up his strike with the direction of the trench. That is incredibly smart. He stands to get a lot of kills here. We do have a BTR in the field, though, firing at him.
Going down.
And there they go.
Do you know what hit you?
Manpad.
You were like 3 kilometers out, correct?
3 kilometers, 3 meters, what's the difference?
Drone team, reposition intersector 2 with the R&R marker.
Roger, just give us a moment.
Ground tank.
Same.
Be advised, on our way in, we did kill one infantryman on the other side of the
Oh yeah, and then I
conference.
accidentally screwed up this road.
This is Team 2 to 1. This is Team 1. Is your marker updated? I thought you guys were continuing to push along.
Marker is not up to date. Give me 1 second.
162 kills so far, but now we have a bunch of infantry holding in the town.
We have a team on the way.
I think these guys pulled back. Nope. Alright, they're still going. You got this team back here dealing with that trench line. With sporadic infantry all around.
Team 1, can you update your marker?
BTR's a remaining vehicle.
Update your marker, please.
This is the AT team, because they have the 2 Mazes.
Marker 1 is updated. For marker for Team 1 is updated.
Another miss. It, I think, hit a fence or hit early. Gonna call in an enemy helicopter, but in theory it should be shot down.
Scratch that, just an 80, you'll be fine.
And they brought the Triple R Vic up.
Thank you anyway.
And now it's been taken out. Snell medicing as best he can. Ham still on con. I was hoping that helicopter would be a bit more effective, but, you know, it is what it is. Other BTR came in, got taken out by the tank. And these guys are doing a great job of getting to the outskirts area. They have about an hour left to then push into the main city.
Thanks, be advised, resupply has been moved and marked.
We still have a good amount of infantry in there, though, but that should be fine. I'm going to start doing garrisons of some of the bigger high-rises. Because now we're a bit closer in the town itself.
Priority message, check fire, check fire.
Okay, 80 and Cephas.
We are doing fine, killing BTRs that are coming in.
Max checking on everyone, which is good.
If things quiet down, I will set up a second area for you to hold.
They are quiet.
Anything Ham split out.
If you want to relocate us, now is the time.
I'll set up a second and third point for you to hold. If you can engage the targets to the east trench lines on the same time, that would be cool. You get something to do.
Alright, Snell.
I don't know how the visibility will be in
I
those
think
areas.
they took AT4s from some of the vehicles, but let's see if he can assault that trench line on his own and make it with friendly forces.
KIA. I have no idea where I am.
Copy, do you hear?
I hear shooting. Reverse striking.
Ready. Northwest.
We have a SAM site to the south. It should track that shortly. For now, just hunker down.
Section team 1 to ground. Area 3 is clear.
Oh, he RC'd it, which might be bugging it out.
Move on to Sector 6, take that single household.
Well. No, I got shot down anyway.
Sorry, we threw it wrong.
Snellman versus a trench line. He doesn't know that there's OPFOR in the trench line. He might see him on an angle. He has no body armor though. Let's see if he can survive. I'm gonna delete the bodies back here. Delete the ones over here. Still have those BTRs wrecked. I'm gonna send another platoon of vehicles in a second, 2 sections of 2. And there goes Snell. He could have waited.
I need you to pull west.
And then just called for someone to come and help him, but yeah, you do have the BMP too right there as well. Tough call. Call of Duty Black Ops Snell, Snell dead. And I'm not in a mood to take captives today. Alright, what do you guys think? BTRs, BMPs, or tanks? Pick 2. Alright, I got 1 BTR. What else? BTR and BMP. Going once. Going twice. T-72. T-34. We're not there just yet. I'm thinking we can do some T-72s though. So we gotta go into TV. Tank. I think a pair of T-72s would be pretty good here. Minor, I'm gonna have to TP in. Just gotta be careful with the tanks, because, I mean, we had that day where they crashed me 4 times in a row, because screw me. Let's do... I'm gonna do some VDV. Because I'm gonna get out the BMDs. IS-3s. I don't think I have IS-3s in this mod set, unfortunately. Alright, otherwise they've occupied the gas station. They're starting to move in. Tank has moved around, might be able to rescue. AT just missed. I'm wondering if the BMP is going to react. I think it's out of its vision. We have some drills coming out and about. Hey, Anti, thanks for the raid. What were you playing? What was the Arma 3 mod?
The down pilot is on the right-hand side of the aircraft. That's right in front of you.
I love how there's been 2 crashes out of Turtles group.
Tank crew, this is...
I heard something with an ATGM fire. That was the BMP, because it finally drove up. Helping's running up. They find Snellman dead. And the tank cooks off, and Lolo might be dead too. There's a spare tank back at base.
Thank you, you're out of fire.
But the tank pushed out on its own and got taken out. Flying a joystick? Bro, you can't do that on stream, alright? You gotta do that on Pornhub. I think the player base is just getting whittled down because we're having too many assets going out in various directions and not sticking together. And that attrition is adding up over time, that's for sure.
team. Ground.
Tank to ground.
This is drone team.
I need you to hit that BMP with an AT drone north of downed heli, or north of downed blue.
Okay, got stuck.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Tank's dead. I'm the only one left
I'm
alive.
gonna be honest, they're doing really well,
Copy, pull back
but
into the town.
Negative. I am on the heli. There is 2 trench lines between me and the town. They are full of infantry.
You drove into the trench?
Nope. I was outside of the trench. We were engaging something to the far, but it hit us with an ATGM and one-shot us.
Yeah, it's probably the BMP too. Go ahead, Dan.
it's now lost his plot armor yet.
Scavenging the pilot's corpses for weapons.
Yeah, the pilots don't really have weapons though, they're pilots. Good luck though.
Yeah, Jason.
Or them to come around. Alright, meanwhile, more vehicles coming in. Lolo bled out of the tank. Unit's still pretty separated here. More mortars going out, more AT drones going. I think they have enough to sustain the assault maybe for 30 more minutes, then they're going to really start running out of assets. The loss of the tank crew is also a pretty major
We have
blow.
an enemy T9 moving from the center of Mariska heading south.
But watch how there's a domino effect with them
Cruise
losing
one
their assets,
to
and
the
it's going to be
town.
down to infantry, and then they're just going to get overwhelmed by what remains. They've made pretty good progress, though.
There are multiple.
I don't think they're going to be able to get into the town perimeter, though. Just there's been too many assets lost. They were making good headway. But let's see if these drones can hit the tanks. Because the only way the infantry groups can stay separated like this is if their assets continue. That's a house. Ah, I see. They needed to hit the tank, not the house. Oh well. There's a great disabling shot, though. I didn't end key it. It did the cook-off where the turret flies out. So they gotta get hit in the ammunition rack, and it cooked off. That kind of saved Miner's life there.
Copy. S15, 1 copy.
House was a Western spy, right? But yeah, they only have drones and a limited ammo mortar. Granted, it's 100 HE rounds per mission, but I mean, the loss of the rocket saturation, ooh. That guy is standing. So we have another tank in play. I think this drone just ran out of battery. No, he's just going super low. Helping is still pinned right here. I think he's scouting out that BMP. You could potentially have this 4-man group come up and relieve him, as long as they don't draw ire from that BMP, but at the same time, drone should probably go and strike it. I think they're just focusing on closer targets there. I love how the drone cooked off and fired the rocket and it went to the side of the vehicle.
Someone's...
Mac, I think they just drove a drone into the ground right next to them and killed themselves.
That's why I keep telling them to place them somewhere further away from themselves, but they don't believe me. They say, no, we're experts, we won't do that.
I'm not telling you how to do your job, so don't tell me how to do mine.
Hey,
Like, it's clearly shooting
I
at
told
us.
you so.
They cooked off that one too. Cool. Because it was about to blow this house up. You see there's a bit of damage here. But else, the rifle teams have been doing really, really well today. This is probably the best I've seen them, and they're fighting defensive lines. We do have the BMD starting to get into play, though. Uh-oh. This is the AT team. They just sniped that one.
So you can locate that tank, last tank.
So I would say this is definitely like one of the top performances I've seen of this player base, which is a great turnaround from the frickin' blowing up the sun op today. Helping's pulled back. He's still trying to stay on security. I think because I gave the crew Scorpions, I gave the pilots AKs.
Copy, move on to area 9, 8, and 7. After that I need to stage on the northeastern side of area 7. That's your for now.
Team 1 copies.
Alright, those are vehicle crew they would have routed.
Same.
This infantry I'm going to pull out of this trench.
Position of my wreck and me, I'm hiding behind the wreck.
Copies, SF Team 2 should be heading your way from the east. They'll clear up the trenches if there's anything left.
I'm going to do another infantry wave spawn, because we're only at about a quarter of where I want to be for this mission.
Oh, is one of your drones currently going to hit that BMP2 north of down to, or dead friendly TA? Yep, good.
Yeah, so sending Angel now to go out and hit that BMP. Devil's coming back because I think he crashed out. Yeah, looking for it. BMP's looking up. Probably had a drone. What do I think of VCOM? I used to use VCOM way back in the day. I think that was my favorite AI mod to use because there was a lot I could rip out, but I could keep like the dynamic building breaching and whatnot. What sucks about it is every time it updated, and it updated quite a bit back then, I'm not sure about now, they would change the name of the mod, so we had to completely reinstall it on the server and then change its name in the command line. That was only like an extra 5 or 10 minutes of work, but it was still, you know, a bit of a gripe. Especially if we were about to start a mission and they updated the mod, which I think happened at least 3 times.
Yeah, my,
so we had to delay the mission by like 15 minutes to get all that shit sorted. But it was good. I'm gonna be honest, AI mods, in my opinion, are really, really good. Unless you have a Zeus, in which case the Zeus can emulate anything that AI mods do with modules to, you know, have AI breach buildings and whatnot. But if you want to do a more like AI style mission rather than a Zeus, you know, RC and stuff, because not every Zeus is gonna be good and balanced, then, you know, I totally understand.
I moved your current marker to not last fall.
Okay.
So yeah, VCOM, LAMS, ASR AI3, HAL, and then there's all the little additional mods you can put in, like the recent one that came out where OP4 will have like realistic supply lines, which I still want to get into, but my player base isn't going to touch because we're doing something else.
Try not to deploy anything for a while. We'll be moving more northwest shortly. Journey position.
He got it stuck so it wouldn't detonate. that was kind of funny. Yeah, so these guys are fighting up the trench line. This is actually really realistic to what might happen. You know, a group might get pinned down, so they got to snipe the vehicles overwatching it, and then they send a team of people to go and rescue the guy. Not all Zeuses are evil like Liru. Yeah, of course.
Relocating yourself to the north towards Sector 5.
Totally.
Yeah, I'll grab it. We're still looking for one MIA.
Fuck the RPG for now, because it...
But yeah, no, players are being a lot more powerful than normal, so I'm happy about that. Okay, that's a group falling back. Wrong button. I'm gonna blitz a platoon of UAZs in for funsies. Actually, no, I can do some gases. VDV gases, hell yeah. Try to run in their back line. And then I'm going to do a different angle, but we're going to do, whatchamacallit, some UAZs if I can find Op4 thingamajigs. There we go. Or I could do BRDMs. Super lightly armored.
I'm hearing a vehicle to the west of AT team. Is that friendly?
This is Team 2 to tank. Anyone still alive?
Hey, firm. I'm hiding behind the tank itself.
Okay, be advised, we're right next to you. Friendlies are approaching.
Okay, be advised. We should not have any friendly armor assets currently.
Say again, no friendly armor assets?
No friendly armor assets have been reported.
Okay, so I'm hearing a tracked vehicle to the west.
Definitely hostile then.
Well, that might be your stuff, because I think they're calling out the engines from the Vics that are moving there. More bikes? Oh, yeah, no, you're right. We need more bikes, bro.
Southeast.
Be advised, currently towards command mark on sector 5, we have enemy moving from the northeast, lots of infantry. So AT team, that should be also to the northwest.
Okay, do you want AT team to move now, or?
Yeah, go ahead and move to 4th, but do that safely, because you might have infantry on the open ground.
Team 2 to command, we picked up the last tank guy, he's gonna join us.
SFT1 to ground.
Same.
That was a long-range AG strike, I think.
The street.
Ready?
There goes that gas.
SFT1 to ground, scratch that, we deal with it.
Yippee. Be advised, it seems the enemy are counter-attacking with some
About
infantry from the northeast.
243 guys, so we're at an hour 17. There's probably another
This is AT team. We're
80
still
to
in
100 on the server,
marker,
so.
Old 4. We're engaging 2 spots to the northwest.
Yeah, that's fine. Move when it's safe to move, and do so safely.
Bicycle brigade.
If you need to dip back into the town, then move to 4.
Those two got bugged out.
We're engaging a gas tiger to the south of AT mark.
Go.
Alright, well, a good chunk of them made it.
High command, this is ground command.
So his ISN message.
One of our drone operators disconnected and his drone crashed due to this. Can we get a replacement?
Which type of drone was it?
It was an AR-2 dart.
Stand by. One has been provided. How come? Yeah, I mean, other than the early deaths and some of the asset losses, the 4-man teams or the 5-man teams have been doing really, really well, which has been impressive. Because usually they get smacked, but they've been attacking fortified positions and just doing really, really easy today. What's my skill level at? Yeah, standard, even with an increased spotting coefficient. And it also, you know, a lot of the armored assets have been getting taken out early on, so. Here, though, they're taking a lot of fire from the left, so that might change in a second. But I think these guys are just going to start assaulting up the trench lines. I know, right? It's been a successful force split in various areas, and they've been able to hold everything off. It's weird how these guys work, because once in a blue moon, they will still do everything properly, and it's kind of mind-boggling. Which is why whenever a player or someone asks me, like, how can I make my player base better? I'm like, there really isn't a way to. Because some days they'll, like, really drop the damn ball over, you know, an AO that's, like, the easiest thing you could make. And then other days they'll take an AO where they're literally 20, 25 dudes fighting a battalion, and they will wipe the floor with that battalion. It's the weirdest thing. Need to coin a phenomenal term to it or something. But sometimes all it really takes is a team leader to keep everyone organized and keep everyone moving, and if he's able to do that, then they're good, you know? That's all they have to do. Just keep your team okay and you're fine, and for whatever reason, it's just really working out today.
Oh, I think drone team's going to engage that guys. Just prioritize on your targets.
Team on the ground.
265. I think this is going to end up being a 2-point op, because I don't see them taking and clearing the entire town unless we go a bit into overtime. Which I'm inclined to do, though, because, you know, this is the last mission. I'm going to have them run, because they just took fire.
Team 1 to ground.
Ground AFK for about 5 minutes.
Did they just one-tap the drone over there? That's hilarious.
Understood.
Yeah, don't waste your drones on that, because you do have a finite supply.
SF1.
So we're down...
area 9
they're down to a little below
the,
half of their
heavy,
drones at the moment,
contact
so they
from
can
the
still
north
do
and east
quite
and
a
up
bit
and
with
down
that.
A firm, get defensive positions, repel and counterattacks coming in.
Another 5 minutes, I'm going to do another wave of vehicle QRF, but it's going to be big stuff. Probably 3 BMP1s and a BMP2.
This is Team 2.
Force splits are only bad if you are completely throwing a force out that's going to get murdered. But if you're actually, you know, taking things slow and steady, you have people running battle buddies, and then you have a medic not running off on his own and being on point, you can get away with force splits a lot more than I like to let on. But normally people will get sniped off and something silly will happen. That was a good place to put it. It only got a handful, but yeah, still. It really depends, Muffin. I don't know much about the Ukraine tactics at the moment. I think they're still sticking to, like, 6-man, like, anywhere from 4 to 8-man groups. I know Russian forces in Ukraine have really started favoring, like, 3-man strike teams. Or if they're using motorcycles, then it's 2-man buddy teams in a group of, like, 3 or 4 motorcycles. But that's on top of their standard 7 or 9 forces and, like, BMPs that fight motorized. Or mechanized in that case, excuse me. And we just have all the motorcycles right here.
This is Team 2 to mortars. Are you shelling right to the northeast of SFP marker?
That's a negative at this time.
Hey, firm. IDF is coming in close from the northwest. Only 1 round splashed.
I'm not putting any IDF here. I think they heard a drone land and think it's IDF.
Will try to ID and destroy.
Which building? Because, I don't think anyone's collapsed just yet. They just try to put AT on that BRDM.
Round to AT team.
I think they smacked an HE shell into that because that should have killed it, but it got the wheels.
Round to sappers.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you currently with the AT team?
That is correct, yes.
Firm, is your location currently correct?
Yes, we are currently getting
engaged from
the northeast, east, south.
If every training op went like this, though, we would already be on the new map. We would have moved on from this map, like, 3 weeks ago. Because I've never seen the individual teams fight this much infantry. No, I might have just caster cursed them. Never mind. They're doing the right thing, though. They immediately pop smoke. And Jason accidentally bad frag. I'm just gonna shut up because I think I just started caster cursing there a little bit. Let's pretend none of that just happened. I'm curious though, if I were to grab someone like Atomic Aiden,
try to maintain
I think they both have the same. Yeah. So they're just looting enemy magazines to supplement their own, so they don't have any supply issues. It's smart, and I think my drone position's about to die. Oh.
Ground to AT sappers.
My enter key got stuck, and I tried to fix it, and I wasn't paying attention. That one was user error. That one was definitely user error.
Marker to take up defensive positions there.
We'll start moving in 1 minute.
AFR, be advised, BRDM mark between 4th and 5th may still be active.
I did a player strategy, yeah, right? Oops. Alright. More town-based QRF.
Ground to drone team, be advised of infantry close to our northeast. Might need you guys out here on defensive for a minute.
I'm gonna start setting up internal patrols. So these guys are starting to move, they're taking fire though.
We need a medic at the new fourth position.
I think their medic got knocked out, so they're trying to now drive over, but that's going to regroup the players.
Hey, firm, good copy, stand down.
This is SF2 to drone.
Here's what else I'm thinking of doing. Let's get some trucks to come in.
Do you have any drones to the north of SF2 mark that you can give us some recon?
Roger.
Oh my god, it wasn't letting me select the symbol.
Two sappers. Two sappers AT.
And then the BMPs all have come in a little later. I think another 5-10 minutes.
Send.
Uh-oh.
BTR just drove past us. He couldn't destroy it. He's somewhere around us.
Hey, firm.
SF team, your north looks relatively clear. You do have a few stragglers wandering around though.
It's looking in the direction of these guys up here. I need to clean up some bodies because I am starting to feel the frames a little bit. Squad's coming in. Also, yes, my Russian forces speak Farsi. Don't worry about it. I never felt like changing their voice modules.
Ground to Special Forces 1.
So I think they stabilized Scar. Now he's trying to get Atomic. I think they're waiting for Blood to go into Scar.
Be advised, can try to get drone team to strike that BRDM.
Yeah, so now the drones are starting to pre-fire some of those units.
Ground to SF Team 2. Can you give me a sit rep on your progress, please?
Go for 2. We're still here. We're dealing with QRF at the moment. We're still stationary. Any orders at the moment?
Hey, firm, when you can, move on line 15, clear
Serious
that
got
trench
hit.
line and let me know when you reach the end.
Hey,
Okay, ground is back for the moment.
Yeah, Jay-Z up here trying to find a good marksman position.
Oh, how long until the medics at the AT team? You know, the one with
They're sending Ryan up, but he's, I don't think he's a medic,
Give
though.
me 1 moment. Medic
Oh,
is
wait, no,
currently
he
being
would
engaged.
have, Does he have medic burns? He does. Okay, so he can, yeah, he's one of the command medics, that's why. Try to reroute that BRDM to go around. How are those transport trucks? They're non-existent. You're stuck. How's the other one? Other one actually made it, so yeah. Sometimes the AI likes to be silly. Why? That's annoying. It's fine. I'll just have them get out, and then when I notice them there, then I'll route their forces in.
Ground to SF1.
I'm curious.
Ground to Special Forces 1.
Alright, they still have 82 HE rounds, so they can still do a lot of damage with that, should they choose.
Be advised, reports of 1 times armor.
Hey, Beowulf, how you doing?
Position and yours.
Is this meant to be the most difficult op? It is! I mean, when's the last time we hit over 300 enemy infantry in one of these training ops? Usually it only gets to about 200.
What is your contact looking at?
And by the end of it, I want it to be up to 500, you know?
Up, we got it pretty bad from the vehicle.
I think all AI down and considered, we have about 450 to 500 down at the moment. So, it is going to be the most difficult op. I'm slightly tweaking the balance as we go because they lost their tank, but I mean, we've still sent platoons of armor at them and they've still done a good job with it.
Ground to SF2.
Go for 2.
How's your movement going?
What did you think would happen, Bobby? You goober. Please don't peer the same corner that the gun is locking down. That's a very silly way to die.
Ground to
I love
Sappers.
Bobby. He's our
medic
village
going?
idiot. I love him so much.
Yep, with I was down, he's up, and he was our guys again past, which is a minute.
I think they just missed the AT because he had to rush his shot. Yep. Yeah, Bobby must actually be on drugs. Good God. Now these guys trying to assault the trenches. Yeah, so I think they're gonna try to hit it with the drone now.
Can we also clear the map up from
Okay, I said the word try.
Repeat that, man.
And they did in fact try. How many people are dead? 5.
Yeah, go.
One member of the tank crew, both pilots, and then the 2 other people from early on. Ah, yes, we hit the 1 infantry guy right there. That was that pesky bastard. Oh god, meanwhile there's a massive swarm back here. Well, they hit it. Unfortunately, there's a massive amount of infantry behind them. Yeah, Gavalor and Iander would get drunk or high, or both, when they'd play. Iander still does for FNF. I'm curious, what if I check one of their open vehicles? Okay, no, that's still full of medical too, so. Yeah, these guys have the sapper vehicle.
See.
Contact is
And
getting
this is the AT vehicle. They've used like
here
most of it.
Yeah,
2 minutes, I'm gonna spawn in the platoon of
BMPs.
BMPs.
The trench.
Anyway, got these guys up and assaulting the trench line, and then circling around. That's good. They're trying to bring Scarmen over, but that's a lot of people. We're going to potentially see the mortar come in and assist. And then how many drones do we have? Ooh. Good amount of AT, but not a lot of AP left. I'm also curious. I'm going to look at E-Girls' inventory. I want to check the blood count. Yeah, he's down to 4 1000s and 1 500, so eventually he's going to have to pull back to get some more medical. Yeah, we can see some more pre-firing that's been done in some of these AOs, so they've killed some more guys out on the street. This group finally came in. That's that cord firing at ground, interestingly enough. That was either 5 or 6. I don't remember. I'm not sure if he freshly ragdolled, but that was a great kill count there. 342. And these guys are assaulting up the trench.
Just start tourniqueting.
Medics, though, I mean, I think they're the real MVPs of keeping their squads going, and the team leads have been doing a great job of coordinating. Still some silly decisions here and there, but it's not as costly as you would think. They've killed about a company worth of people so far, though. 300. All right, so we got this one coming in. That's beautiful. That. Oh my god, I can't even math. That's 7.
No, you need to block those before you get mixed up.
This is my left 1K.
Okay. This is team to the ground.
Trying to have the AI come in and swarm there.
SF2 markers updated. First trench line is cleared. We're medicating, and then we're going to push north to the secondary trench.
But yeah, based off of how the op's going, probably going to give 2 points because they made a really great dent in this AO. It wasn't enough. So it'll be 2 points or 1 point, and then with bonuses of 1 or 2 depending on team leads and
we don't need to clear or
platoon.
worry about the very northern part of that trench.
Oh, we're good to clear.
Let's expedite our movement. Pull back.
The loss of the tank, though, really sucks. And I think C just made the mistake of moving his guys into there, because now they're exposed to that fire.
We need support.
They would probably want to call mortars on this position, though, danger close.
And you are on SF1
And these guys can't really assault this next trench area because there's a little bit of concealment in the way. Another drone just struck.
Bobby, you're up. You're not dying, brother.
Atomic.
But yeah, with Bane so low on blood, I gotta wonder how long it's gonna take for, I don't think they can outlast this, you know? Granted, these are the reserve squads because they have the PPSHs, but there's still some AKs in play. RPDs, SKSs, even some marksmen.
Do you have bandages?
Bobby's out of bandages. They need to pull back and resupply, but there's a lot there. You've got a stolen M76 by JZ, and he's trying to pick off some units here. So that whole squad that came in from the truck has been mostly taken out by the by drone strikes. I don't think the drones are counting though in terms of kills.
We need to abandon position.
They'll probably add like 100 or 150 to this number.
Trying to send myself and my
Because I haven't really seen that number jump up to represent those like 3 groups of AI we just get schwacked. So that's probably more around like 500. No, that's a bit too nice to the drones. I'd probably say about 75 to 100 would be more likely.
Repeat, 18.
We're just getting engaged by like a singular guy. If you want us to move.
I'm gonna put a BMP column to come up.
What area are you currently holding?
Because we weren't told to move.
Where are you currently?
Where?
He's not asking why, he's just telling you, where are you?
Marker.
Oh, okay. Move to 5th.
Hey, Ollie, how you doing? Hundreds, I hope.
This is SF1 to 2, or SF2 to 1, sorry.
This is SF1. It's
SF1, is your marker updated?
okay. Marker is up to date, but we need to move now.
Hey, firm. Our marker is updated.
Putting a platoon in defensively. I don't know who I just ordered to move there, but I guess you're moving there now. And yeah, we did just hear them call that they want to move from this position because I think their medic is running low on medical, and that's why they're carrying these guys out. Alright. Max moved up to assist, so Command's assisting and trying to pull everybody back, but they're going to have to get resupply. You got Angel still walking around trying to find additional groups to take out. Great pull out by those forces, though. They had a massive amount of forces in front of them. You also have this group coming in to assist. I'll be right back 1 second. Hundreds, nice.
We have a medic here. Don't panic.
This is 2 to 1 party message. Check your southwest PID. We're coming in close.
Be advised, SF1 is moving back. Current SF1 mark. Currently contacts to your east. SF2.
Hey, firm. Please do.
SF Team 2, hold the northern side of Area 92.
Where do you need the medic?
Inside the building.
I got him. Coming in.
This is AT team with Lirus on 6th marker.
Thank you.
Copy, for now hold in that location.
I think it should be fine. I need God as well. I need God as well.
Oh, okay, you got button him? Okay.
Drone team, ground.
This is drone team.
How many drones do you have left?
Should be on area.
6 AT drones, that's it.
Alright, Zelenius, have a good night.
Thank you.
So the other 4-man team's coming around, and AT's moved up to this position. Looks like they found and eliminated that one cord gunner. And I'm gonna clean up the server a little bit more.
SF1, let me know when your lights are up.
Are those BMPs coming? Yeah, they're coming.
What is your current contact?
We're going to engage 50 cal static from the northeast. He said we also engage some infantry in sector 8.
Copy, do you think you could make it to sector 16 first buildings?
I'll give another look over and I'll let you know.
Probably should have checked if Wim died. No, he didn't. Alright.
Yeah, we're currently getting engaged from behind, so we're gonna have to deal with those contacts first.
Yeah, they keep like skirting around, so we don't have enough men to cover the entire line.
There's some sort of conscript just looking at us with some bolt action or some shit.
Yeah, the hunting rifle. Here he is. With the shaka.
This is SF team on 2 ground.
Same.
Our car is not anymore on our mark position. Did some other squad take it?
Where was it?
Old position is still marked on.
All forces be warned, one of my guys is going to go steal in his bike so we can retrieve a drone in the middle of the field.
Negative. That's not.
This is AT team with captured a crew van that ran off to us.
Nice. I think SF Team 1's victim moved somewhere. SF Team 1, I need you to move.
He was doing his best, right? Yeah. BMPs are finally making it into the town. Next infantry reinforcing wave, I'll probably put in another... Actually, no, we're going to probably get it wrapped up, so... Those BMPs might be the last bit, and then we'll call index. No, we're not going to have any VBIED moments. Not to say they haven't been used in war, but... Or in, you know, the war we're emulating right now, but...
Moving in from the north-northeast.
Yeah, there's also a tank in that direction as well.
We'll see if the drones can pick any of them off early on. Otherwise, it's going to be up to the AT team to take them out. But I also have them taking defensive positions.
SF Team 2.
Go for 2.
Move off to Sector 8. Try to set up on the northeast end. Drone team ground.
Nope.
Drones striking the vehicle.
You went a little too low too quick.
Guys,
Is that the damn... no. Where is he? I heard him shoot. There he is.
This is 2 to ground, TMP2 in that general red circle over here. It's not going to
Another miss.
northeast. We don't have eyes on it though.
What? What happened? Why? What is this? How did you... Because you were supposed to be over here.
Okay, drone team and ground command will move to ATN sappers. We will have resupply set up. We will.
That's how you make tankettes.
On our mark.
When a mommy, daddy, and a... Daddy! Wait, no. And a mommy... I fucked that one up. English. When a mommy BMD and a daddy BMD love each other very, very much, they make a... Wait. I said I was going to say BMP, then BMD. Yeah, okay. You know, it's ruined. Don't worry about it. Just accept it. Just accept it. Yeah, just stop. I already screwed it up. When a Tommy, mommy, and a daddy love each other very much. Okay, Angel, they're literally holding still, buddy.
SS1 resupply with our armor.
It's holding still. There you go. There you go. You... F it. Fine. Whatever. I'll end key that one for funsies at that point. Jay-Z's up here being a damn gremlin.
John, do you see any more alive vehicles? Drone up, did you copy last?
This is drone up, we don't have the ability to check right now.
Okay.
Emptying the trenches, ordering them back.
This is AT team. We have used our last Kogusta rounds. We are down to... Wait one.
Okay, AT team, be advised on R&R mark. There is a resupply vehicle with more AT inside.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of AT in there.
All infantry, if you need resupply on R&R, there is blood, ammunition, AT.
Pokemon with tanks, a T-34 evolves into a 55, and then what, a 62? How many evolutions do you get?
SF Team 2 for now, focus your defense to the northwest. Over.
That might be the last AT drone. Oh, that's a tree! It cooked the round off and it flew.
All EMPs are believed to be dead by now.
There should still be another one to the north.
Okay, they have two more.
Just shocked it.
Copy.
Let me know when your units are resupplied and ready to move.
More conscripts. It never ends.
Could have some stragglers on the northern side of Area 8. Like one or two guys.
Now the entire remaining player base is unified, though, making a pretty decent beachhead. But I'm slowly trying to get all my trenches out and push units in. No Devil Demon's connection.
Any units currently available for movement?
AT team can move.
Okay, AT team. See if you can get to sector 16.
I think I'm gonna throw another pair of 55s in.
Looks like sector 14 trench is pretty much empty currently.
Copy. SF team 1 to ground.
Same.
We are resupplied and ready for retouch.
Okay, SF team 1. I need you to, hold on, let me check. Yeah, SF team 1, move to sector 17.
SF team 1 copies.
SF team 2 for now, hold defense to the northwest.
So there's 2 away from.
Trying to pull everything over.
Yeah, be advised, you have infantry inside sector 8 on the southwestern side. Clean those up if you can.
Atomic on 58. I feel like everyone's, you know, pulling some weight here. And then the people that are down here are, I think, just the drone operators, and it's just not crediting them for for their kills, which sucks.
That's just the spill from the QRF, isn't it?
They're now starting to try to go forward here. Ground, this is high, message over.
Same.
We're about 5 minutes from hitting the 2-hour mark. Based off of what we still have left, I'd recommend you just clear out what you can. I'm going to be indexing the server in about 5 to 10 mics. Over.
Copy. Drone team, ground.
This is drone team.
Stand by for mark large infantry squad if you have any drones left to strike them.
We have an AT drone with a explosive charge strapped to the top of it.
Yeah, hit FM01 north of sector 14. There's a lot of infantry squad there.
This is a AT team. We've pushed into sector 16. Make sure to check your path.
Yeah, just soft clear the buildings and keep moving towards sector 20.
55's coming in. Alright.
Oh, do be aware there are enemy infantry in the town, but they might be scattered around.
We're engaging a squad to the east right now.
Copy.
Just shooting through the freaking fence. And they still have a bomb drone. Completely out of ammo though, so just using it for aerial recon. Yeah, it's just we don't have the time to get our foot in the door. And the reason this city has so much in it is because we tried an encirclement over here that failed. We then tried to do some stuff over here to pull QRF that failed, so my final number in this city is, you know, it was still pretty damn high as a blocking position throughout the entire campaign. If anyone tells me their body armor wasn't OP enough in this campaign, I've only set the body armor value once. They say their body armor wasn't OP enough, they're lying. The western sidestep. I didn't decrew him. Yeah, what's up? TP?
We have what looks to be 2 tanks coming down the main MSR from the northeast.
Yeah, 816. Behind the one you just said, there's another one coming down the road. Yeah, 15-1, careful.
I think we even saw some explosive charges get thrown up as well.
East side of area 17. Yeah, that's good. You're shooting them.
Recon from our team. Go back to the main road to the top view. We are supposed to clear the first and as good as we can.
Yep.
This is 2 to ground, lots of contact coming northwest on the red.
Copy 2. You can pull back to R&R point and 45.
This is 2, we're all right for now, we're holding them off.
Go.
So again, I'm accounting for about 75 to 100 additional for the drone strikes that have been happening and actually killing infantry.
AT team will continue to move on the into sector 1.
Yep, we copy.
What was it? Control Shift F1? Yeah.
Medic is getting feedback, so I'm gonna take a second. Oh, good. Are you guys...
SF Team 2, be aware we are going to fire mortars to the northwest forest, FM02.
Stay firm, this is 2, we're on the edge of the blue line, this little building.
Copy.
Hi, buddy.
Marker is right where we are.
From me! I just stalked you all the way into this building.
Yeah.
Where's your battle buddy?
Nobody can capture me. No.
Huh?
Nobody can... Oh, that's...
You sure? Where's your battle buddy? He could have stopped you from being captured. That's crazy.
We got 3 tasks in the middle of it, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's a bit chaotic.
Yeah, where's your battle buddy?
He disconnected. I thought you'd feed him to me again.
Okay.
So that's a bit cheesy.
Here, let me get this sorted. Yeah, your team's like all the way over there, dude, and you were all the way back here.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
We're supposed to clear the areas and in the middle of it, half my team got 3 tasks.
Man, if I execute you, you'll lose a point. You might not place in the top. I could just take you to the top of this bill. Ooh, you know what?
I guess that's true, but I'm also the last few months a main contributor to some of your cash funds.
Okay.
If that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's get on the roof here. Wow, there's a lot of stairs. Oh, we're on the 8th floor. 9th floor. Oh, we gotta climb up.
Oh, this one has 3 roofs.
Yeah.
So how was your day?
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be better than yours.
Oh, yeah, that's the day.
Yeah. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Oh! We're just gonna let's just have a mulligan there. Let's yeah.
Where are the mortars firing?
Mortars are firing.
Yeah.
FM02.
We're just gonna mulligan that.
Okay. AT team is moved into...
Oh, god damn it!
We're just holding our current position.
Copy, where is SF1?
Wait, no! I wasn't supposed to. Ah!
No idea.
SF Team 1.
This is SF Team 1 back on radio. I was captured for a moment.
So what now?
He ran off on his own, so I captured him.
Okay.
My
Where are you currently?
battle buddy disconnected.
Whereabouts is you and your team?
Excuses.
We are most secured safety area, area 17, and coming back to the main road.
Move on to number 18. 18 steppers, if you don't have contact, you can move to 21.
We're at 2:05 for the stream time. I'm thinking of, you know, additional 5-10 minutes to get sorted, but... Bobby, no. Bobby, bad. Bad Bobby. Bad Bobby.
This is...
How is he making it move like that?
To the northwest is clear, no contacts, have to mark. SF1, clear 18, 19, 22, just soft clear the area.
SF Team 1 copies.
80 and Sappers clear 21 and 23.
Currently, 80 teams cannot move. We are stuck in a compound upstairs.
Copy. SF Team 2, come back to R&R. We're gonna move up with drone and everyone. Affirm.
Alright.
Max, are you guys move up? SF Team 2, move up into the area 20 or 16 and help 80 or move into area 23 and 24.
The rocket.
We can talk about this fucking hell while I'm
Alright. So, that was, I think, the most productive mission I've seen you guys do. And I wasn't pulling punches either. I was still throwing platoons of vehicles at you. It's unfortunate that the plane decided, not the plane, the helicopter flew in front of a BMP-2. Though it wasn't what shot it down. What shot it down was a BTR that was driving out. And it was the heli just kind of flew next to it and got taken out. But I was intending for them to stay at long-range strikes, but they ended up crash landing right in front of a trench line within like 10 meters. So yeah, they got a bit too close to the sun there and got taken out. After that, the tank tried to move over to assist them, and then the tank ended up driving within 10 meters of a trench line and getting taken out.
Again?
And, you know, it was just kind of a domino effect there. But even though I think it was the BMP's ATGM that got them, but I mean, it still had eyes on them from, I think, like 200 or so meters away with a neighboring trench line. But nonetheless, infantry did really, really well, and this was one of those very rare examples where y'all split your forces, and it actually really worked out for you. So good job on that. I noticed drone kills weren't being counted, so if you add the 479 to about, you know, 30 or so that bled out, and then another, I want to say 80 to 100 drone kills, there was at least 600 killed, so 2 companies. and the max would have been 1,000 because of how this campaign played out, so it was still pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and say if we had the additional time, we probably would have taken the town with the performance that we were getting, though one of the team leaders dropped the ball and I kind of handcuffed him because he ran off in on his own in a high-rise, and I just kind of followed his ass up there. But yeah, I'll start tallying points and see who won, but feel free to do debrief starting with Mac Marine. I'm going to BRB and end the stream first. Alright, I gotta now do some math to see who has won our rotation, because our rotations last 3 months, and yeah, we'll figure that out as I do some math. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. We'll be back in like 30 minutes to an hour for another Cinder stream.